Have you ever wondered why some travelers seem to unlock New York's deepest secrets while others barely scratch the surface? Today I'm revealing the insider knowledge that transforms ordinary tourists into true New York connoisseurs, and trust me, what you're about to discover will completely change how you experience the Big Apple. New York City isn't just a destination, it's a living, breathing entity that rewards those who know when to visit, where to look, and how to navigate its hidden layers. Most people think they know New York from movies and postcards, but the real magic happens in the spaces between the famous landmarks, in the timing that locals understand, and in the seasonal rhythms that dictate when this city truly comes alive. Let me start with something that will immediately level up your New York experience: timing your visit perfectly. The best times to fly to New York depend on what kind of adventure you're seeking. If you want to step up your game and experience the city like a true insider, consider visiting during the shoulder seasons. Late spring, particularly May, offers incredible weather without the crushing summer crowds. The temperature hovers around 70 degrees, perfect for walking the endless streets and discovering those hidden gems that make New York legendary. Fall presents another magical window, especially October, when the city transforms into an autumn masterpiece. The weather remains comfortable for exploration, hotel prices drop from their summer peaks, and there's an electric energy as the city prepares for the holiday season. Winter might seem harsh, but January and February offer surprising advantages. Flight prices plummet, luxury hotels become accessible, and there's something incredibly romantic about experiencing New York under a blanket of snow. Speaking of weather, understanding New York's climate patterns is crucial for any serious traveler. Summer brings sweltering humidity that can reach uncomfortable levels, with temperatures often climbing into the high 80s and 90s. The concrete jungle effect amplifies the heat, making subway platforms feel like saunas. However, summer also brings incredible outdoor events, rooftop parties, and that unmistakable New York summer energy. Winter presents its own character entirely. Temperatures can drop well below freezing, and snow transforms the city into a completely different landscape. But here's what most visitors don't realize: winter in New York offers some of the most spectacular experiences. Ice skating in Central Park, cozy coffee shops steaming up their windows, and the incredible clarity of winter light creating perfect photography conditions. The key is dressing appropriately and embracing the season rather than fighting it. Now let's dive into the hidden gems that separate casual tourists from true New York explorers. Everyone knows Times Square and Central Park, but the real treasures lie in neighborhoods that most guidebooks barely mention. Take the High Line's northern extension into the Hudson Yards area, where you can discover incredible architecture and great views that rival any observation deck, but without the crowds and ticket prices. The cloisters in Fort Tryon Park represents one of New York's most underrated experiences. This medieval art museum, built to resemble a European monastery, offers not just incredible artifacts but stunning views of the Hudson River. The journey there takes you through neighborhoods that showcase New York's incredible diversity, and the museum itself feels like stepping into another century entirely. For coffee lovers seeking something beyond the standard chain options, venture into the Lower East Side, where small roasteries have been perfecting their craft for decades. These establishments offer more than just caffeine. They're cultural institutions where neighborhood residents gather, discuss local politics, and maintain the community connections that make New York neighborhoods feel like villages within the metropolis. Brooklyn's Dumbo neighborhood provides another layer of hidden treasures. Yes, the Brooklyn Bridge views are spectacular, but the real magic happens in the narrow streets beneath the bridge, where artist studios, vintage bookshops, and family-owned restaurants create an atmosphere that feels both historic and cutting-edge. The cobblestone streets echo with centuries of New York history, while gallery openings and tech startups represent the city's constant evolution. The history embedded in New York's streets tells an incredible story of American ambition, immigration, and reinvention. Lower Manhattan's stone streets literally rest on centuries of landfill and development. The original coastline lies blocks inland from today's waterfront, testament to generations of New Yorkers who refused to accept natural limitations. Walking these streets means walking on layers of history, from Dutch colonial foundations to 19th century immigrant communities to modern financial empires. Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty represent obvious historical touchstones, but consider exploring the Tenement Museum on the Lower East Side for a more intimate historical experience. This museum preserves actual apartments where immigrant families lived, worked, and built their American dreams. The guided tours reveal stories of struggle, adaptation, and triumph that mirror experiences happening in New York neighborhoods today. Central Park itself embodies New York's relationship with nature and urban planning. Frederick Law Olmsted's design created not just a park but a democratic space where all social classes could gather. Understanding this history enhances every visit, transforming casual walks into explorations of American social ideals made manifest in landscape architecture. The luxury experiences available in New York extend far beyond expensive hotels and restaurants. True luxury often means access to experiences that money alone cannot buy. Consider the New York Public Library's research collections, where scholars and curious minds can access manuscripts, rare books, and historical documents that exist nowhere else. The reading rooms themselves, with their soaring ceilings and hushed atmosphere, provide a luxury of time and contemplation rare in modern life. Art lovers can level up their cultural experiences by timing visits to major museums during less crowded hours. The Metropolitan Museum of Art opens early for members, but even general visitors can find magical moments in late afternoons when tour groups disperse and natural light streams through the galleries differently. The Museum of Modern Art's design store offers carefully curated objects that represent the intersection of art, function, and everyday beauty. Food represents another avenue for luxury experiences that don't require celebrity chef reservations. New York's incredible diversity means authentic cuisine from virtually every culture exists somewhere in the 5 boroughs. Ethiopian restaurants in the Bronx, authentic Vietnamese pho in Queens, and Italian-American traditions maintained for generations in Brooklyn offer luxury through authenticity and cultural connection rather than price point alone. The great views everyone seeks exist throughout the city, but the best often require effort to reach. The Staten Island Ferry provides incredible harbor and skyline views completely free, while the Roosevelt Island tram offers aerial perspectives for the price of a subway ride. Brooklyn Bridge Park's piers provide stunning vantage points for photography, especially during golden hour when Manhattan's glass towers catch and reflect the changing light. For those willing to venture beyond Manhattan, the outer boroughs offer perspectives that reveal New York's true scale and diversity. Queens represents the most ethnically diverse county in America, where neighborhood boundaries mark cultural transitions from Korean to Greek to Latin American communities. The Bronx contains not just Yankee Stadium but also incredible botanical gardens and emerging arts districts that showcase New York's constant cultural evolution. Timing your New York visit requires understanding not just seasons but also the city's weekly rhythms. Weekends bring different energy as locals emerge for leisure activities, while weekday mornings reveal the city's professional intensity. Early morning hours offer magical opportunities for photography and peaceful exploration before the urban energy reaches full intensity. Transportation becomes an adventure itself when approached strategically. The subway system, intimidating to newcomers, operates as New York's circulatory system, connecting distant neighborhoods and creating unexpected cultural encounters. Understanding peak hours, express routes, and transfer points transforms navigation from frustration into exploration opportunity. Weather preparedness extends beyond checking forecasts to understanding how New York's urban environment affects conditions. Wind tunnels between skyscrapers can make temperatures feel significantly colder, while summer heat reflects off concrete and glass to create microclimates throughout the city. Experienced New York travelers dress in layers and carry compact umbrellas regardless of forecasts. The coffee culture in New York extends far beyond caffeine consumption into social ritual and neighborhood identity. Each area maintains its own coffee personality, from Wall Street's grab-and-go efficiency to Greenwich Village's leisurely cafe culture. Understanding these distinctions helps visitors connect with local communities and experience authentic neighborhood character. New York rewards those who approach it with curiosity, preparation, and respect for its complexity. The city reveals different faces depending on timing, weather, and the visitor's willingness to step beyond obvious attractions into the neighborhoods, seasons, and experiences that locals treasure. Whether you're planning your first visit or your 50th, New York continues evolving, offering new discoveries to those who know how to look. The best times to visit depend on your personal interests, but any season offers its own magic for prepared travelers ready to embrace the city's incredible energy and endless possibilities. If you're ready to discover more magical destinations and unlock insider secrets that transform ordinary trips into extraordinary adventures, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your next unforgettable journey awaits, and we're here to help you discover it.